Coming straight out of aisle 7, we have perhaps the most underused demon in all of Doom Eternal. They're basic, underused, and before touching some purple goop, they were nothing more than walking health and ammo. And now they are back for revenge. The name is FooSarr, by the way, and I'm sure we've all been in a situation where there is that one kid just screaming their head off in a supermarket, and their parents, for one reason or another, just cannot shut them up. Well, id Software decided to add exactly that to Doom Eternal. And, well, how did the demons react? Well, they just want to kill you more now. Welcome to Hot Takes, everybody. Today I will be discussing my opinion of the Screecher from the Ancient Gods DLC. Was it good? Was it bad? Or like most things from this DLC, was it underutilized and barely touched upon? Let's take a deeper dive into that, shall we? So strap on in, my Foolings and Foo fans, because we're about to enter the world of opinionated content. Consider that your trigger warning. Doom Eternal has this kind of rhythm to it. Some call it the Doom Dance, and others just call it skill. And, well, game journalists haven't quite figured that one out yet. Keep trying, buddy. Regardless of this, in your time of slaying demons, saving the earth from near destruction, and some really bad boss fights, you would have come up against zombies and looked at them not for what they are, but for what they can give you. You heartless monster. Then from that point onwards, you just brutally tore them apart for health or ammo, or burnt them and then tore them apart for armor, health, and ammo. The point is, you didn't give these guys a chance to even hit you once. Unless you're a game journalist. And now they are back for revenge.
Hey man, it's not funny to make fun of the game journalists, man. They're just trying to make a living and support their families, man. You're harassing their way of life. You don't know what's going on behind
Alright.
man. You don't understand.
Maybe you have a good point, Kracko, but I think I'll ask the Doom guy what he thinks on this situation. It is his game after all. Hey Doom guy, should we stop being so harsh on game journalists? No. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Doom guy doesn't like them either. The guys at id decided it was time to give the poor zombie an upgrade, and it wasn't the buff mutant zombie mod from Minecraft. The minds at id Software added a zombie that would scream like a 6-year-old who didn't get their $19 Fortnite card and make every demon in the arena mad at you for making the damn thing scream. If the only thing they fear is you, then the only thing you should fear is the damn Screecher. Well, that's what I thought before I played Tag 2. Instead, they just buff everything, which, sure, is scary, but it lasts less than a minute, and a spirit is way more terrifying because of the what if I don't kill it in time feeling you get after killing the buffed demon, and trying to swap to the microwave beam and lock onto the spirit to kill it in time. Now, I'm no expert on game design, nor am I one for Doom Eternal, but one thing that nobody can disagree on is how underused the Screecher was in all of Tag 2. It was in only 5 arenas that I can remember distinctly, and it didn't make me scared like I thought it would. And their design is pretty lazy as well. They could have used this concept art as a basis and nobody would have complained. Now, if you happen to be new to Hot Takes, let me explain what I do here. First, I'll complain about something and give my reason as to why I do or do not like it. Then, if there's room for improvement, I will essentially give you a mini FooSarr in that same video that solves my personal issue. So to fix the issues that I have with the Screecher, we're not gonna look at the demon itself, rather beyond into the great and ever-expansive wilderness of wherever it's currently standing. 9 times out of 10, the Screecher is put in a pretty open area that's not only easy to avoid, but makes it so unless you're Kracko playing Doom Eternal, you're never going to hit the demon by accident. That right there is the first thing that I would change. Screecher placement is the most important element missed about this demon. This arena here where the 2 marauders come and fight you in a Mora and these Screechers are just standing in the middle, that's great. Amazing! I just wish there was more of that. In fact, I want it to be worse, especially for master levels. I want the Screechers to be put in devilishly hard to avoid locations, for them to spawn next to demons that you'd try and use the rocket on normally. I want the Screechers to actively be in your way, so that you as a player can avoid them, think outside the box, and become better at the game because of it. Because if an enemy isn't challenging you and the way you think, what is the point of it? The only other element that I would change is their AI, but only slightly. They currently only slowly creep towards you, but I think to get the most out of these demons, we need two distinct kinds of the Screecher. Let me explain. Version 1 of the Screecher would remain motionless until a grenade came near it. Then it would leap towards it and be taken out by the blast, activating the buff. This would encourage players, like myself, to stop relying on the double grenade spam and think about what they're actually doing more, once again, making you a better player. Version 2 of the Screecher would slowly walk towards you and usually be in a group of 3. Their goal is to either surround demons acting as a meat shield or swarm you if you're motionless for too long. And while they're trying to swarm you, they will actively get in the way of all of your projectiles just to spite you. This would absolutely make things more interesting. What do you think? Let me know in the comments and I'll try to respond to every comment there is. I'm usually pretty active. Going forwards with Doom expansions, updates, DLCs, and even battle mode, I want to see the Screecher live up to the expectations I had when I first found out about it. A demon with more potential than most, and here it is. A mindless fool without a Milky Way. Modders, id Software, if you're listening, please consider my idea and bring the Screecher to the glory it deserves. This is a hot takes after all. You may hate this idea completely and, well, that's okay to have the wrong opinion. Regardless, I love Doom. It's great fun, and your opinion is just as valid as everyone else's. And the Screechers are a really cool concept. I just really hope that going forwards they are used in far more sinister ways. I won't tell you to like and subscribe. I won't be like everyone else and say that this percentage of people are subscribed and this percentage aren't, because I know that you are smart enough to do the right thing. You decide what to do. Like the video, dislike the video, do leave a comment, don't leave a comment, share the video. Well, you don't have a choice with that, you have to share the video. I'm kidding. The name is FooSarr, and don't ever forget it. Thank you for watching.